Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's Friday, Juneteenth. It's been a very good day. I can honestly say I thoroughly enjoyed today. I worked most of the day, and then my mother and my aunt had invited me out to this park that's like, I don't know, 10 minutes away, and they were having a big old Juneteenth bash type of thing. So I was like, of course, I am definitely here for it. I wanted to go, and I went. My grandmother has my son because I did not want him out and about because he's too young to wear a mask. He's only 8-year-old, so he can't wear a mask. So I definitely didn't want him out in the crowd. Yeah, I had a good time. We got there kind of late. We got there around like 6. I think they started at like 3 or 4. So we got there around 6, and they was done by like 8. But it was nice. They had a little gazebo thing going on. There was like live music, and they had a couple of vendors that was like selling t-shirts and popcorn and some jewelry and stuff. I didn't buy anything because honestly I didn't have any cash. So I wasn't thinking that I was gonna buy anything, so I didn't bring any cash. But yeah, I'm definitely here for it. I love to see all my fellow black people together, coming together, and it's peaceful. There was no drama, and that was always my thing. Anytime I would go somewhere where there's majority black folk, it's always fighting. It's always drinks being spilled, thrown, just a hot mess. But today was beautiful. Nothing. They only had like 2 cops there. So clearly it was peaceful. It was great. I enjoyed myself. Towards the end they had a little Mrs. and Mr. Juneteenth type of little pageant thing. It was cute. But yeah, it was good. I watched the news yesterday, or I saw it. I think I saw it on like social media or something, about the so-called president basically wanting to take credit for Juneteenth. Yeah, wanting to take credit for something that he had nothing to do with. Um, his whole stance is that, I think he said he made the holiday famous. No, you didn't, because black people, we've heard about this for years, forever. I mean, I haven't necessarily celebrated it, but I've heard of it. So who's you making it famous for? Maybe white people have never heard of it because they don't care about it. It has nothing to do with them. So yeah, you might have made it known and famous for the white folk, but for everybody else in the world, no, we've been knew about it. And I don't appreciate this man trying to come and take credit for something that he had absolutely nothing to do with. He seems to think because he was gonna make his rally today and then in Tulsa that you want to be praised. That doesn't make sense to me. But honestly, like I said, I didn't really celebrate this. I'm going to start now, but I really didn't know much about it. I knew the main thing, that slavery was ended. I knew the main thing, but I didn't know the intricacies of it. But this is a great holiday. I do hope they're trying to make it a national holiday. I heard Senator Kamala Harris trying to make it a national holiday. A lot of businesses were closed today. Like my mother's job, they gave her a paid time off today because they now consider it a holiday. And I'm like, I hate that it took this long. It took what, 200 years for this to happen, but hey, progress. That's all I can say. Progress is better something than nothing. So it's a slow pace, but it's working. Just like all the people, typically the Trump supporters, are not understanding the whole rioting and all of this stuff. And it's like, well, aren't all these bills being in place now? Aren't things being discussed? Aren't things trying to change now? You got to start somewhere, because us being quiet and bowing down, which is what they expect, doesn't solve anything. Makes y'all sleep better at night. Doesn't solve anything. So I don't know. I'm definitely here for the blackness. I love my blackness, my black people. I love it. Like I said, I have a black son, so he I'm definitely, I want things to change because I'm honestly not looking forward to, like I said, he's only a year. So when he turns into a teenager, or probably even younger than that, when he starts going to school and is out with friends and stuff, I really don't want to have that conversation of what to do when you're stopped by the police, what to do when you're out in public. I don't want to, I hate that I even have that discussion simply because he's black. And it's like, white people don't have to have that discussion. You don't, because you don't have to sit there and tell your white son or white daughter, hey, if you get pulled over by police, if you somehow the police come near you, ask you questions, blah blah blah, you don't have to sit there and tell them what to do and what not to do, because it doesn't matter, because they're going to be treated correctly. There are some times when they're not, but 9 times out of 10 they are. Now, of course, us, because of our skin color, we're automatically a threat. I don't understand that. I've never understood that, because it's skin color. It's born this way. I mean, it's not like I changed my skin to be this way. It's just what it is. So why is it that skin color is automatically a threat? I don't know. I can honestly say I'm more scared of white people than I am black folk, but I digress. I hope things change to a point where I don't have to have that conversation with my son and sit down with him and tell him how, hey, basically because of the color of your skin, you might not come home. I don't want to have that conversation, but it's probably going to happen, because this country was built on hatred. This country was built on the backs of people who looked like me. So it's going to happen. It sucks. But especially because I'm a single mom. I mean, my son's father is in his life, but we're not together. So I feel like, and he's with me 98% of the time. Like this weekend is his father's weekend. So he has him for what, 3 days? So 3 out of 14 days he has him. Not much, but it's something. It's a start, because before it was really nothing. And we had a long argument, and I was called a bunch of things, including a bad mother, for whatever reason. Don't know why, because I'm an awesome mother. My kid is clothed, fed, bathed, a roof over his head, anything he want, he got. Toys, he got everything. But I'm a bad mother. That is beside the point. I just know I'm going to have that conversation with him. I would prefer to have it with his father, because that could be the male perspective that I can't give. But considering that his father is in the system, I don't think it's the wisest to have that conversation with him. So, I don't know. And I'm sitting on the floor in front of my son's crib because I'm trying to rearrange my room, and I put my table up somewhere. So, and I'm waiting for my makeup desk to come in. That should be here next week. Like I said, today was a beautiful day. I love my black people. I definitely want to invest more in black businesses. I want to put more money into businesses. Like I ordered makeup today from Juvia's place, because I know they're black owned and I love their makeup anyways. I want to do that. So if you know anybody who has any black businesses as far as clothing, shoes, hair products, skincare, baby stuff, it's anything, please let me know. Put it in the comments. Send me an email at LEOK, which is ELLIEEE, 3 E's, OKAY @gmail.com. Go on my Instagram. I'll put all that below. But yeah, so I do hope everybody had a great Juneteenth. This was a great day. Don't let nobody take your shine. Don't let anybody come between you and your blackness, because your black is beautiful.
I'm black. Yo, Smalls, turn up. I'm black. I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black.